Today we're going to be drawing a simple flag, and when we're drawing a simple flag, we're going to be drawing it moving in the breeze or in the wind. And when you think about that, I want you to think about how the fabric folds and bends, and how you're actually going to be using your foreshortened circles to help you draw that. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off first with your flagpole. So start with just kind of a simple flagpole with just maybe a sphere on the top, and then the double line showing the pole. Wouldn't just be a single line, it would be a double line since it is actually a cylinder. And as it gets lower down on the page, make it just a little bit wider because the bottom part would be closer to you, the viewer, so we would want to make that bigger. Then you're going to go ahead and start with the curving of the flag. And when we do this, we're going to start with the top edge first. So as we curve that top edge, you're going to go in here and you're going to make a hook. And you could imagine that it's a foreshortened circle. You don't need to draw that, but that's what it is. We're hooking it into a foreshortened circle. I'm going to extend that hook back just a little bit more. Maybe smush this a little bit more right there. Then I'm going to show that it's blowing, so it's going to hook back the other way. And again, dot, 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 that becomes another foreshortened circle. Now you can put those on there if that will help you remember that. Then you're going to start to make it look a little bit more 3D. So first thing we need to do is when a fabric folds, it's not like it's empty. We see the front and back of the fabric. So right here at the very, very edge, you're going to put a vertical line going down. And I call these peekaboo lines. And that's because you're seeing a little bit of that back fabric. Peekaboo. Then we're going to go ahead and find the sides of our flag. So again, at the very outside edge here, I'm going to make a very straight vertical line going down and a very straight vertical line going down here. Now this part is in back. So notice how this low rainbow is higher up on the page than this rocker. So the bottom of this flag should also be higher up on the page than this one. So this line is shorter, this line is longer, because when things are closer to you, they're larger and lower down on the page. When things are farther away, they're shorter, higher up. Smaller, higher up. Now I've got to put my line at the bottom here. Again, a lot of people would go like this. Well, that flattens everything out. So just like when you're drawing a cylinder, if you think about this as a foreshortened circle, you look at the line above it, that's a rocker. So from here to here, I exaggerate and connect that rocker. I look here to here, it's a low rainbow. So at this edge, I go in and do a low rainbow. So these lines are parallel to each other. Now normally we don't just have plain flags. They have designs, they have things written on them, whatever it may be. So we're going to go in and just do some stripes. So again, what some people would do is they would say, well, here's my stripe, and go all the way across. Again, when you do that, that flattens everything out. So you can't do that. What you need to do instead is you need to follow the curves of the flag so that you don't lose that illusion of it popping off of the page. So I'm going to go in here and do a double line rockers, because the top and bottom of this are rockers. I'm just going to shade it in just so you can see that contrast and it stands out a little better. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and do the line on this side. Now, I wouldn't continue it straight across, right? That would look weird. It would be at the bottom. These don't line up because they're blowing in the wind. So I've got to do low rainbows because this is a low rainbow and this is a low rainbow. And again, they're going to be staggered. So I'll do my low rainbow here and my low rainbow here, and then color in between. And that is it. So once you're done with that, write one sentence, one tip or technique to help you draw again. You can talk about how the top are like foreshortened circles. You can explain or define what a peekaboo line is. You can talk about which lines are parallel to each other, which one you know hangs down lower, which one's shorter, about how we do our decorative details so that it looks like it's a flag blowing in the breeze, and again, not flattening things out.